Wow. Ooh, man. Back at you. What another episode. Alabama in the house. Doing a late nighter, baby. Yeah. Well, no, I'm not really. I'm not really repping the Hawks. It's just a shirt, man. Yeah, that's it. It ain't like that. It's just a shirt. That's all, man. It's cold outside, man. It's cold outside. I gotta wear some long sleeves. That's all it is. Oh man. Yep. It's cold out here, man. I'm telling you. Vice President of Basketball Operations. I don't even know who that is, man. I don't even go to the basketball games here. I've never been. Not one game here. Football, basketball, none of it. You know? Yeah, I'm having some technical difficulties over here. I'll tell you that much. I don't know if it's the internet or I don't know if it's the computer. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's kind of weird, you know. Hopefully it clears up. But man, it's never acted like this before. I'm not sure. What up, Daniel? Yeah. I know this is a late nighter. I don't it's 10 o'clock on the East Coast. So I didn't expect a lot of people to be on, to be honest. I know some people Central Time, West Coast time. Yeah. Are you on Wi-Fi or direct? Nah, I'm on Wi-Fi. Yeah. I thought about sometimes I do plug in, but you know, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But at the moment, I'm Wi-Fi. But there's a you get, of course, if you plug in directly to a modem, of course you get more. It's a little bit more faster. It's obviously why that is. If you plug into anything directly, you're going to get more push, more pull. But that's not the problem. Something else is going on over here. Personally, I think it's the computer. Really, this computer's, yeah, it's kind of been acting up ever since I bought it. Really, it doesn't get the updates as much as it used to. I think it's one of those computers that's been sitting on the shelf for a long time in the warehouse. You know, it's that type of deal. What's going on, Mississippi in the house? What's they go ahead with impeaching and removing Trump? Stop wasting our precious breath and energy. I don't even waste my time paying attention to Trump. I don't care who they got in there as president. It ain't gonna stop me from doing what I want to do. So I don't even waste my time listening to these clowns on television. Any of these politicians, really. They're not gonna stop me from doing what I want to do. I don't care how many laws and public policies and executive orders they pass. I'm gonna find a way around it. So I don't care. That's my attitude. And everyone listening to me right now should have the same attitude. I don't care. It ain't stopped me in the past. It ain't gonna stop me now. You know? And like the video. Share the video. What's your take on religion? I never heard you really go into detail about it. I talked about religion a few times. I mean, religion has people acting the way they do. You know, I mean, religion is very powerful. It's probably the biggest form of brainwashing. I don't know anything else that's more powerful than religion. Really. It affects people on a level where it's like, you can't even break this shit down. You know, it's like, oof, man. And people get so emotional when you talk about their religion. You can't even talk about that. You can't even really talk about religion too tough. People get start looking at you funny style, like, hey, man, this thing saved my life. So that's why I don't really talk about it. I say, hey, man, if that's working for you, more power to you, man. I keep it pushing. So that's I mean, people are gonna believe what they want to believe. And if their religion is in alignment with who they are and what they do, more power to them, man. I don't really. Some people need religion. Some people need something outside of themselves, you know, give them a boost, so to speak. Because they work that job 5 days a week, at least. So, so going to church and worshiping something outside of themselves is like, some people need that. You know, it's like a form of entertainment, kind of. So, hey, man, who am I to tell people what they should do or what they shouldn't do when it comes to religion? You know, that's why I don't talk about it much. I know it's a touchy subject and people are going to get in their feelings. And so I'm like, yo, man, hey. That's it, man. People wanna be involved into something. Most people. It's not a lot of leaders out here. You got like a bunch of followers. People like being entertained. They like being a part of something. And they don't want to give themselves credit. If you listen to most people, when they speak, they give props to everybody else but themselves. They say, "Oh, shout out to God," shout out to Allah, shout out to Jesus Christ. Shut everybody outside of themselves. I'm like, hey, you don't give yourself credit for nothing. Or Santa Claus gave this to me. Whatever. It's always something outside of themselves. I'm like, geez. And that goes back to that religion. That religion got them like that. Shout out to you, Funk Boogie. Do you think that's how society wants it to be? Of course. Society doesn't want you to think. Just do. Just do it. Like Nike. They don't want you to think. They want you to be a cog in the wheel. Take what you can get, whatever that is. Shout out to everybody but yourself. That's exactly what they want. You get nothing in return. And then when you complain about some stuff that's been happening to you, your experiences, everybody's playing dumb. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. What's up, big dog? Everybody's playing dumb. Like, they don't know what you're talking about. As soon as you get stopped by a cop or mistreated at your job or something like that, everybody's like, you're exaggerating. Oh, yeah. This is corporate. This is corporate. I don't, we don't do that type of stuff over here. This is, they start making up all kinds of stuff and playing dumb. Man, you're being very aggressive. And, it's like, it's that type of deal. You're not supposed to say anything. Just take it. And then check this out. If you strive to be better, you want more, want to live a much more productive life. Oh boy, that's when they coming, boy. Why are you doing that? It doesn't work. Get a real job. You get no support from your friends and family. They swear they love you so much, though. They swear they love you so much. Gets no support from most of them. None. You go to your friends right now. Call everybody you know and say, hey, man, I got a good idea, man. Something that we can do together. A little side hustle on the side. 97% of them will be like, no, I'll call you back. I'll get back with you. Maybe. 97%. Ask me how I know. I've done it a few times. 97%, bro. I get back with you. Let me call you back. A few of them was going to say no. A few. The rest of them was going to give you an excuse to get off the phone. Call you back. It sounds like a scam. A lot of times you got to be careful how you say things too. Even if, check this, let me tell you something that's crazy. Even if you tell somebody something that happened to you. Maybe you had something tragic happen to you, trauma, something like that. People will get upset with you because of what happened, because they just don't want to hear what happened to you, because your story, it doesn't, it's not in alignment with how they think, who they are, and how they live. So they'll get mad at you. I'm like, why are you getting mad at me? This happened to me. This ain't got nothing to do with you. You know, so these are the types of people you're dealing with out here. It's like when people start talking about the family this, the family that, man, please. Most of your family ain't shit. They're not doing what they really supposed to be doing. They're not. But no, that's not a poppy though. My parents been brainwashed by Jehovah Witnesses all their lives. I'm trying to save them, but they won't listen. You can't save your parents. Oh, no way. You can't save the same people that raised you. Oh, you can forget about that. It's amazing to me how religious people can put something they believe sometimes more than facts in there. Facts don't matter to most people. Facts don't matter. The only thing that matters is how they feel about it. Especially when they get all emotional about certain topics. Yeah, you go hard on your goals. You're right. What up, Tommy? Facts don't matter in society. Not in this society, anyway. But some other societies, maybe so. But facts don't matter in this society. Truth don't matter in this society. There's no reward. There's no reward for telling the truth in this society. That's why guys lie to women all the time. They get rewarded if they lie. There's no, what's the reward by telling the truth? That's my question to you. Tell me, what reward have you gotten lately by telling the truth? I'll be waiting. It's just, I'll be waiting for the answer. I want to hear. I want to hear this. I have a feeling I'll be waiting for a long time for that answer. It's funny how some of us will not be first. We open, hold the door for others instead of going through first. Be first. All right. I know the answer is not. It's no reward. If you tell the truth. What up, Phil? You tell the truth, it has to be about you and not the other person. But there's no reward for telling the truth. None. Not in this society. None. Zero. It's just a big ball of confusion. Double standards. One person can say the same thing as the other person. You're wrong. He's awesome. I'm like, what? I said that yesterday. And you had a problem with that. But he said it, he's a genius. Are you kidding me? This is what you're dealing with out here. Like, what? Like, come on, man. Are you kidding me? Like the video. Hit the like button. Yeah. You got to outsmart people out here. Like literally, you have to. You have to outthink, outsmart, outmaneuver, navigate. You have to be like a social scientist out in this society today. And I learned this when I was about in my late 20s. When I came to terms with this. I'm like, you know, a lot of stuff that I learned in, I don't know, growing up, it just wasn't working. I mean, almost everything I thought about, almost everything I learned from the age of, say, 16 to 20, most of that stuff didn't work. I mean, when I hit 21, I was in the Navy, so I basically had to start all over again. So think about this for a second. I'm 21. Up to this point, 80% of everything I learned up to the age of 21, none of it worked. 80% of it, none of it worked. Every facet of my life. So I had to start all over, basically. Because that program that I had just wasn't working, bro. I mean, I didn't know how to find a job, a decent paying job anyway. I couldn't make no money on the side. I didn't know anything about no resume. It's like, and then when I got an interview, didn't know how to interview. I mean, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm just a train wreck in the making. I'm like, this is like, I think I came home one day and I asked this is before I went in the Navy. I asked my dad, yo, what's going on out here, man? Yo, what's going on out here? And he kind of he smiled and he's like, what you talking about? What do you mean? He said, man, look, I got stopped. I said, yo, man, I got stopped by a state trooper. He treated me like I was a criminal. And look, I knew I was speeding. He treated me like I was a criminal. Gave me a hard time, yelling and screaming on the side of the road. I'm like, yo, that wasn't called for. Just give me the ticket and let me go. Have me on the side of the road for 40 minutes. I'm 17 years old at the time. A teenager, basically. Then when you go, I went to the traffic court. Yes, that was worse. After that, I was like, yo, what's going on out there, man? Every time I try to get a job, this summertime, a summer job now, everybody, no, we're not hiring. No, not hiring. No. I'm like, damn. This. And then I'm an empath, so I can pick up on people's vibe, people's energy. Even as a young kid, I didn't know what it was at the time, but I could pick up on little things here and there. And I noticed that people were like, I was getting a different vibe from a lot of people, man. I'm like, what the heck is going on, man? Yeah, I don't know these people from a can of paint, and they like prejudging me, and oh my god. I was like, yo, man, if I got to do this until I'm 65 to collect Social Security, I ain't gonna make it, man. Yes, Yeah, this is horrible, man. So I'm like experiencing all this stuff that you probably had experiencing right now, but I'm experiencing it as a teenager. I'm like, yo, this. And then when I went in the Navy, that's when I was like, oh, okay. Now I'm starting to get down to nitty gritty on what's really going on out here. Well, first off, when I went in the Navy, I was like, yo, I didn't sign up for all this. This is not what I thought I signed up for. You know, I just did my time and got up out of there. You know, I learned the game and I got up out of there, man. And I haven't been the same since I went in the Navy. I learned a lot, seen a lot, been through a lot. That's why I can come on here and share my stories and experiences because I've, you know, I've been around, like literally been around the world, around the country. See, most people can't say that. Most people cannot. Most people online cannot say that. Say they've been around the world. Yeah. I'm not calling no names, but I'm just saying. It's funny how someone else will not. What up, Phil? So why do you think life's so hard even when you're a good person and strive to do good in this world? Because you have the wrong information, Daniel. If you have the wrong info, and if you're not the right type of person, and you don't understand the game that you're trying to play, you're going to have a hard time out here. That's what it is. I was like one of those people that would say stuff like, "Oh, I'm a good person, man. People should like me. Why they don't like me?" See, that way of thinking, that's naive. You can be the best person in the world. You can be a good, solid person, good morals and good values, and people still won't like you. And you still might have a hard time in society. You still might not get promoted at the job. And it ain't really got nothing to do with you as a person. It's much bigger than you. And that's just how it is. It's the structure. It's the. I did a video today talking about what you just asked, Daniel. And see, when people see you, they feel something inside, some type of emotion. Could be positive, negative, good, bad, indifferent, whatever. When people see you, they see you, your hair, your skin, your clothes, from head to toe. They feel something when they look at you, when you walk through that door. Whether you at work, at the red light, on the sidewalk, whatever. People feel something. Who you are, politically, their perception of you, people feel a certain type of way when they see you. See, once you understand how people think, that's going to give you an advantage as an individual, not as a group. And it's very important that you understand this. As an individual, you can kind of manipulate, influence certain situations. But as a group, forget about it. But see, that's most people think when people see you, they think of the group that you're associated with. Because in this society is like a gang. We have like a gang mentality in the society. When people see a black person, they be like, oh, he's a part of that group. And they automatically do this. They don't even have to think about it. They see you as an Indian woman, oh, okay, yeah, she's from India. Or Caucasian woman, okay, he's white. They automatically do this within 5 seconds of seeing you. The white guy, oh, he's white man. That they feel something inside, a tingling feeling, whatever. If it's a woman, it could go either way, depending on where she's from, her nationality, where she was born, how she was raised, how she was socialized. I can go on and on and on. But you have to understand this. Otherwise, you keep having the same problems. Same problems over and over again. And you be like, man, why am I getting treated like this? Why am I getting mistreated like this? Because you kind of have to anticipate what's going to happen in advance. That way you won't get caught off guard. It's like I don't really find myself in bad situations as much as I used to in the past. I don't find myself getting taken advantage of as much as I did in the past because I know before I get in the door, I already know what it is. I already know that whatever they're going to offer me, it's not going to be what the other people are going to get offered. Whatever they're going to pay me, it's not going to be what the other person is going to get offered. So I'm probably not going to take the first offer that come my way. But you have to be aware of it. You have to know. If you don't know, you just take the first offer that come about, and you're happy with that. Yeah. It's kind of like if you take a job position and you're just happy to have the job or whatever, but you have no power. You can't do anything. You can't make no decisions. You got to check in with the boss, with the manager. So they gave you the title, they gave you the position, but you can't do anything. You can't make no decision at all. So why even take the position? Your hands tied behind your back. You didn't want to stay in the Navy 20 years or retire. No, I didn't plan on staying in for 20 years. Can you give us something about the underworld, not trying to get you banned from YouTube? No, I don't talk about the underworld and not publicly like this. No, you got to go to my Patreon, Daniel, to listen to that. No, I can't talk about that here. Get the likes up. Yeah, certain things can't be shouldn't be talked about in certain environments, platforms, etc. I could never excel in corporate America. Always make people feel some sort of way. And they want it to be like that. They want certain people to feel a certain type of way because they want things to be a certain type of way. They don't really want um, everyone to have the same advantages. That's by design. What up, Dion? If you got questions, I got answers. What the hell is that? Call in 1-800-315-8203. Call up. You just have to understand. You have to understand the game. Even the jobs. There's rules and then there's unwritten rules in these jobs. And if you don't understand the rules, well, you usually don't last long. You end up getting fired. Either getting fired or you just find another job and move on. But if you understand the rules in these jobs, you won't have no problems. You won't have no problems. You'll be like, hey, I play my position. I do my thing here. I keep it on the down low. I do my 8 hours and I'm out. Peace. It's not about getting emotional. It's not about getting upset. No, not at all. Not about kissing butt, getting brownie points. No, none of that stuff works. I work these jobs. Look, I'm here to get paid. Point blank, period. I'm not here to meet people. I'm not here to make friends. Now, if it happens, it happens. But I'm here to get paid. That's it. I'm not here to date women. I'm not here to make friends. I don't care if you like me. I'll talk to you. Of course, I'll talk to you. Yeah. Do I have to talk to you? No. But I'll talk to you. Of course. I'm not going to tell you about my personal life, where I live. No. The less you know, the better off I'll be. And people on these jobs, they talk entirely too much anyway. My goodness. The gossiping and, it's really off the hook. You know? And a lot of women don't want people in their business either. So it's like, let's say you wanted to get at a woman on the job. It could take a long time. It could take months, weeks for you to get the woman's phone number and talk to her outside the job. Because it's hard to talk to people at most of these jobs. without making it so obvious that you're trying to get at her. So it's like the first, you might see her every day, every morning, whatever, every day at the job. You might say, hello, hi, how you doing? That might happen for weeks, months. And then one day you see her and you be like, hey, I didn't get your name. Right? And then you do a little small talk. And then after that, the next time you see her, that's when you get the phone number. That could take months, weeks, months, bro. Because these companies are so structured and it's so toxic in these job environments. And people talk so much. My goodness. And a lot of these women have a hard time as it is, just working in these environments. So if you throw on top of some guys trying to get at her, socialize, some guy liked her, oh, that's even more difficult because you're not the only guy that's trying to get at her. So this woman is really stressing. You probably just be one of the only guys that she actually liked. But at the same time, the guys that she don't like is trying to get at her. And they're watching the other guys that's trying to get at her too. So this is why if you do anything at the job, keep it on the low. Because if the wrong person finds out that you're trying to get at this woman, that he's trying to get at, man, your days might be numbered in there. I've seen it happen like that. My job, all they do is gossip and talk behind people's back. They're like going to high school, talk to them. Yeah, they talk behind people's back all the time. It's a cutthroat environment, really. I mean, I'm not preaching religion far from it. But I keep my faith in my Most High. It's moved mountains out of my way in life and opened my doors. That's cool, Amber, Right here, even if you ain't checking for a girl. Well, even if you're not checking for her, sometimes she might be checking for you. But if those other guys that's checking on her finds out, you just never know where that could go. This is why I don't recommend guys get at women at the job. I don't recommend it at all. I've seen it go bad so many times. I haven't seen a lot of success stories at the job. Not a lot at all. I'm talking like there's a huge gap of guys getting called in human resources and they gone. I ain't never seen them no more. I'm like, gee, it don't even have to be true. You gone the same day. Oh my God, damn. Yeah, and a lot of people follow each other on Instagram and work and Facebook. So, a lot of these guys are haters on these jobs too, boy. So when you go to these jobs, your job is to act like you're not attracted to none of these women. That's what I do. I act like, hey, I'm not attracted to any of these women. I say hi, hello. That's cool. But nobody knows how I feel about any woman. They don't know that if I think she's attractive or, you know, they don't even know if I know her name. I don't have no discussions with no other guys or no other women. Yeah, I believe in God. Yeah, I have no, you know, I don't get close to anybody. You know, I don't tell anybody what I think, what I feel about this woman or this man, or what I think about the supervisor, or what I think about the manager. I've never done any of that stuff. Yeah, I'm live, Jared. What up? It's your first time on here, Jared? And Jared, where you from? If this is your first time being on here. First time you seen me live? Okay. Where you living at? Oh, even the UK. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, what time is it over there in the UK? It's 10:45 at night over here on the East Coast. It's 2:45 in the morning. Damn. Whew. What are you doing up this time of night? You came from the club? You came from the club, Jared? Huh? Come clean, Jared. You came from the club. Huh? You came from the club? Oh, you just finished work. Oh, okay. I got you, man. Man, it's a late shift, bro. You know, I can't do that late shift, bro. Mm. Yeah. No clubbing? Oh, okay. I hear you. How old are you? How old are you, Jared? It's been a while. You're 42. Oh, okay. So how's the ladies in the UK? I've never been over there. Yeah, like the video. Like the video. Yeah, I've never been to the UK before. Yeah, like hey, yeah, man, I would tell call in 1-800 anybody call in 8203. Yeah, they're cold. It's just like being in America. That's what it sounds like. It's cold over here too. I mean, of course, it's not everybody. You just gotta. Hey, man. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, they copycats of each other. It's like that over here too, man. Yes, it sounds like the UK is very similar to being over here. I think most of the bullshit comes from over there to over here, for the most part. You know, I mean, UK is not as big as the United States, of course not. But British shenanigans follow the American one. Yeah, everybody follows what's going on over here. Well, they got a strong caste system over there, boy. I know that much. Whew, great. At work with women, my boss lady the same age I am. Sexy I am, but I never say. Yeah, man. I'm not really trying to. I just go to work. I get paid. That's it. I don't want to. I'm not looking for anything else. Never on not any of these jobs. I just, Despite the multiculturalism, there's colorism. Oh, there's colorism everywhere, anywhere you go. You can't really escape that. Yeah, I haven't really. Everywhere I've been, I ran into that. You can't really escape that, bro. You know, you can be out in the boondocks, you go run into it. I think which cities have you visited? Man, I've been all over the world. I mean, I'll be here for the whole night. I had to go through that list, bro. Yeah, yeah. I'm in Atlanta. The rest of my business is at work. I tend to date a lot. Yeah, a lot of people tend to date their coworkers, but I've never done it like that. I've always tried to stay away from that. Have you been in? Nah, I've never been in the UK. I always tried to stay away from dating coworkers. I did do it one time though, and it didn't work out. It didn't work out, man. Guess what? Why what? I just tried to stay away from dating. Nah, she was just another coworker. I just broke up with a coworker in July. Yeah, see, I always looked at it like, see, a lot of people will hang out with you at work and come back to work and tell everybody your business. I never thought that was cool. And I witnessed people doing that so many times. They'll come back to work the next day and telling everybody what they did last night. I never thought that was cool. So I was like, yo, I said, that's the reason why I don't want to hang out with the coworkers. I've seen it happen so many times. And see, the second reason why is because if someone comes to my house, they're going to know exactly what type of guy I am when they come over to my house. And I don't want that either. I don't want people to know what type of guy I am in the beginning. Chef, yeah, she is popular in Atlanta. Yeah, she's a very talented young woman. Yeah, she's been on television. She's been on a lot of different platforms. So yeah, she's doing her thing here in Atlanta. I actually bought some of her um herbs a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, she's local. Yeah, I've never seen her before in person, but yeah, you're right. She's very well respected here in Atlanta, and for good reason. You know, it's weird how folks judge you by the appearance of your room. No, not so much the room, but yeah, with that too. But they also, if I've had people look at some of the books that I have on the shelf, and they'd be like, "Oh, you're one of those types of guys." You know, they kind of prejudge me based on the books I read and the furniture and all kinds of stuff. So, which now that makes sense. No, I'm not saying it's crazy. That does make sense. But I don't want to get close to anybody like that at work. That's my thing. Now, I don't want to get close to you until I want to get close to you, which is never, is never going to happen again. Because, see, people will take what they know about you and use it against you. You have to understand this. You have to know this. See, most people at work are looking for a competitive advantage, something that they can keep in their back pocket. I just broke up with a coworker too, and I now really know narcissism. Let's see, what a reader. Yeah, women do. They look at your environment and then paint a picture of you, and well, they already have a picture of you even at work, and now you're inviting this person to your house, and now they're gonna have another picture of you. You know, you must have been hurt before. No, I don't have anything to do with me being hurt. Yeah, I've never really been. I never really. No, don't have anything to do with that. Being hurt. No. Everyone's been hurt. So let's get one thing out of it. Everyone has been hurt by somebody. Now, it's how you deal with that situation, how you respond. Now, everyone has been hurt. Everyone's been hurt by somebody that they've been close to. I never had a stranger do anything to me. It's always the people that claim they love me so much. Oh, you're my brother. You're my sister. You're my son. Come on, let's be real. If you're around anybody for years, months, years, y'all get close to each other, somebody's gonna hurt your feelings. Everyone has been hurt by somebody. And if you haven't been hurt by anybody, maybe you're too young. Keep living. It's gonna happen. I've never had a stranger done anything to me in my life. A stranger ain't never took my money and didn't pay me back. A stranger ain't never robbed me. A stranger ain't never done anything. And the stranger ain't never took advantage of me. It's always the people that claim they care about you so much. Oh, I love you, man. You're my boy. It's that type of deal. So I don't understand why people are afraid of strangers. It beats the heck out of me. The person you gotta watch is that person that you live with. Your buddy right there. Your friend right there. Those are the people you have to watch. Because at any given time, they can go left. You might have known them 5, 10, 15, 25 years. They can go left at any given time. But you're worrying about some guy down the street that's jogging at night, or some guy that's walking, going about his day. He ain't really thinking about you. He just as scared of you as you are to him. But you think just because he's a stranger that somehow he has it out for you. You're in danger. And the reason why you think this way is because of your parents. They got you all screwed up. Because your parents told you if you see anybody that don't look like you, you're in danger. Your parents told you don't talk to strangers because they're 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 dangerous. And how has that worked for you? That's what I want to know. How has that worked for you? Everything you want, some stranger got it. It doesn't work. I said, you're a totally different person at work versus. Of course, most people are different. Most people don't act the same when they go to work. They put on a new face, a new attitude, really, like a brand new person for 8 hours. That's why people are so stressed when they get off work and go home. It takes a lot of energy to be that way. Pastor Jamal Bryant preaches, out in Lithonia, Georgia, New Birth Church. I guess I don't know. I don't know who Pastor Jamal Bryan is. It's your best friends that hurt you. You know all about it. Grandpa always told, yeah. I mean, it's like people who get murdered is always someone they know. Of course, and anybody that kills somebody or you find them dead, it's always somebody that done it. Somebody they knew. Ain't no stranger murder. There's no random murders out here, man. It's always somebody that knew them, man. No random murders out here, man. Usually don't work like that. Crablow Dollar in College Park. Yeah, I know about Crablow. Crablow got a church. Crablow got like 5, 6, 7 churches around here, man. One of them is down the street from where I live. I've never been there, but I pass by there all the time. I've had family steal from me and lie in my face and say they didn't. How long have you been in GA? I've been in Atlanta, 7 years. Yeah, family, they'll lie to your face, man. And then sometimes they just won't tell you stuff that's going on. Yeah, we just got to be honest. Most of our families, they ain't shit. We just got to be honest. And that's not a popular thing to say, but most of your family ain't shit. They ain't worth a nickel. Nah, I'm not an Atlanta Hawks fan. It's just a shirt player. I agree. Always somebody you know. I prefer the old school Hawks from Dominique Wilkins days. Well, yeah, they weren't pretty bad back then. Today, they pitiful. I don't even follow basketball, but I know they're horrible. Oh man, you know. Hey, has anybody in here ever bought any of my books? How do you do for a living? What kind of question is that? Why do you do for a living? What kind of question is that's a weird question. What do you do for a living? Bro, I do a lot of things for a living. That's a random question. What do you do for a living? Nobody's ever asked me that before. That's kind of a random question. Youth culture, sports is not as good as back in the day. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of things have changed. A lot of things aren't as good as the way it used to be. It depends on your perspective, uh, your perception, I guess, you know. You're talking about dating people you work with, and I thought it was appropriate. Well, society is becoming expensive. Oh, yeah. The cost of living is going up everywhere. Unless you live in a small town or in the boondocks somewhere. You still up? Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. You know, I don't go to bed until about, probably like 12, a little after 12. Unless it's a weekend. So, you know, that's one reason why I'm still up. If this was a weekday, I'd be like, uh, getting prepared to go to bed if this was a weekday, or if I had something to do tomorrow. You know, I don't have anything planned tomorrow, so that's one reason why I'm up. It's 11:03. 11:03 at night. Go and see Terminator. How is it good? It's probably, the other Terminators were good. I might go check it out. You know, yeah, I might go check it out. It's alright, Jared. You seen Jared's his eyes. Ain't all that. It was actually pretty good, Phil. Phil said it's pretty good. Jared's his eye. Shit. I started a new business venture. Oh, what's your new business venture? 1 and 2 are great. The rest, not so much. Have you been out much since you have been back in Atlanta? Nah, I kind of stay out of the streets, man. Nah, I haven't been out much as I used to. You know, I'm really not going to be going out much now. It's cold outside. Man, when it's cold outside, you can count me out. I'm really not going to be out now. Forget about it. No way. Shit. Cold weather is not for me. Hell no. Or you collaborate with any other YouTuber? I have. I collaborated with a few people in the past. I'm looking to do more of that in the future, next couple of weeks. Do you want to buy illegal drugs? Nah, say no to drugs, baby. Just say no. Just say no. I don't do anything. I don't drink. I don't use drugs. I don't do anything. I'm square. It's winter time. I'm still learning to be the best I can be a partner in a restaurant. No negative chats, please. You part of the restaurant business? I hear you, man. Good luck with that, man. Restaurant, tough business. Raining and windy. Oh, it's not raining over here. But it is a little windy though. It's been windy since yesterday. I have both books, and matter of fact, I was reading Love Can't Wait today. Yeah, I know you got it. Yeah. But I was talking about other people mainly. Trump, did you watch Menace to Society? We are tropical people. Yeah, we are tropical people. Yeah, I watched Menace to Society. The snow. You know what? It has snowed. That was like 3 years ago here. But they said that is very rare that it snows here. You know. But before that, they said it hadn't snowed like over 10 years, 10, 15 years here. But that doesn't snow like here, like up north, though. Up north is ridiculous with the snow. Man. But it snows like crazy in North Carolina, though. Like in Charlotte, man, it snowed like almost every winter in North Carolina, Charlotte. It get cold there, man. It'd be like 10 degrees, 5 degrees at night, man. It get cold there, man. Doesn't get cold like that here. That's one good thing. Oh, man. At night, man, in Charlotte, it go down 5 degrees, man. 10 degrees, 5 degrees, 15, 20. They're like, yo, this is, I'm at either at work or home at the time. I'm in the restaurant business. If done right, very lucrative. Yeah, I agree with that. I wouldn't want to be in the restaurant business though. You know, I would invest, but I wouldn't want to have anything to I wouldn't want to be managing and in charge of operations and nothing like that. I got caught up by the clickbait on this topic. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Kess. Which public figure, living or dead, do you respect? Um, Man, there's a lot of public figures that I like, bro. Uh, there's a lot of them, bro. Really, a lot of people that I've met in person. You know, that's a long list. That's a random question. Gotta watch food and labor costs. You're from Brooklyn, New York. I live in GA for the last 7 years. I love it. You don't even need a jacket if you have a car. Well, coming from New York, a lot of New Yorkers like it here. I'm staying in South Florida, no more snow and cold. I feel you, Evan. South Florida, yes, that's where the good weather at, year round. When the people you meet will be on your show. Um, Probably next week. I'm probably gonna have somebody on next week. You know, it's just I just got to make time for it. Really, if it's gonna be during a weekday, I gotta make time. That's gonna be tough. Well, weekends will be easy, but I'm not sure if they're on the West Coast. Yeah, everybody's on the West Coast, so I'm gonna have to be a little flexible with that. You respect Donald Trump. Why? Donald Trump. I'll be on your show. Uh, why do you respect Donald Trump? I wasn't a fan of the guest host that you had before. Who are you talking? Why not, LM? Why is that? God damn, man. He's not afraid to say or do the uncomfortable things. That's it. That's the only reason you respect him. How old are you? I'm 45. 3 years older than you. Yep. Yep. 45, man. And yeah, P.S. And by the way, I got a brand new book coming out this week. It's probably going to be the download is probably going to be available tomorrow or Monday, and the paperback is going to be available sometime next week. What's the topic? good genetics. Yeah, I had a long life in my family. Yeah, my grandmother lived to be 102. So we have good genes in my family. All he does is agree with everything you say with no real input on the topic. Yeah, show you. All right, what the hell? Uh, what's your view on women always date up? What's the big deal? That's it. That's what I think about it. Women always date up. Women always want to get with the best guy or the best guy they can get that's in the room, in the environment, on the job. That's it. That's how it is. You know, that's what I think about it. Basically, it is what it is. Do you like ebooks or real books? I like real books, paperback, hardcover. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of ebooks. I know other people like them, and that's cool. But me personally, I like reading like paperbacks or hardcover. Kitchen and finds the kid back. Can you? Oh, can guys trade up? What's a male equivalent to hybrid? I think it's very difficult for a guy to do that in the Western culture. Um, it does happen, but I think it's very difficult for a guy to do that. You know, I think if it's an older woman getting with a younger guy, I could see that type of dynamic. You know, but even still, then it's still kind of you know, yeah. I think it's very difficult for a guy to do that. Yeah, yeah. And that's just how it is, bro. I don't think it's ever gonna change. Some guys don't like the fact that a younger woman might try like dating older guys. I don't know what to tell you. You know, it's never gonna change. Never going to change, man. Yeah, not in our lifetime, anyway. Will you go on a nationwide tour to promote your books? Nah, I've never been on a nationwide tour. I never thought about it either. I've had people brought that to my attention. Hey, you should take a book tour. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that. And touring is any type of travel, driving, getting on planes. That stuff wears me the hell out today. I just came back from LA 2 weeks ago. That was rough. Yeah. Traveling is not as easy as it used to be for me personally. But I couldn't imagine being on tour as an entertainer, a rapper, a singer. No way, a speaker. I could not, I couldn't imagine being 70 years old, 65, 60, 65, 70 years old. You're a public speaker and you're traveling from city to city, country to country, town to town. 200 days of the year. That has to be rough on an old man or old woman. Heck no. Which do I prefer? Younger women or older women? Younger. That's a simple answer. I didn't have to think about that one. You weren't a big fan of it? Yeah, his energy was high. It was, yeah, damn, man. But he hasn't been on in a while with me, man. So I don't know when he's going to be back, if he's ever going to be back. I haven't heard from him in a while. It's possible, but your schedule will be strategic and not hectic because you will have asked assistance and a personal touring. No, it's not just, even if I had an assistant and somebody along, a team with me, I still have to physically travel. That's the problem. It's not, no one's going to travel for me, so I physically still have to be there. So that's not easy on me to this day. When I was younger in the 20s, it didn't bother me. I could get in the car and drive for 8-10 hours and come back the next day. Same thing, no problem. But today, I can't do that today. I could stay up all night when I was in the 20s. 24 hours straight. I can't do that today. It's like, no, I got to go to sleep. I used to get in the car, drive 8 hours, no sleep, come back 4 hours. When I get to my destination, stay there for 4 hours and drive back, do the same thing. I cannot do that today. I will fall asleep on the highway. you know. And then if you're flying, that's worse because you're going through different time zones. You stop at this airport, it's a layover. And the West Coast time, that really throws me off. Because I'm over there, like right now, it's 8:22 on the West Coast. So I'm in LA at 8:30. I'm feeling like I'm supposed to be in bed. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. So it's 7:30 in LA. And I'm telling people, I'm like, yo, I'm tired. Yo. I gotta go lay down. You know. No, I don't live alone. Yeah, 64. And he travels the world speaking of the well. So it's possible, sure. Matthew Ash, who's that? I don't want to be 64 traveling the world speaking. I would not want to be like that. 64 years old traveling speaking. I don't want to be like that. No. I don't want to be Les Brown. Les Brown. I met Les Brown in LA. I don't want to be Les Brown traveling. Les Brown is 75 years old. And he's still traveling. When I met Les Brown, he was leaving the hotel going to Costa Rica to speak at another gig. I don't want to be Les Brown at 75. I'm sorry. That's just not me, you know? Yeah, I meant I took a picture. Matter of fact, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Hold on, I'll drop the link in here real quick. I posted pictures of me and Les Brown and a couple other people. Follow me on Instagram. That's the link right there. Check it out. I'm traveling for work a lot. You work for the government. Oh, okay. Sound like he's trying to case you. Yeah, he sound like he sound like informant. He's not the first person that came on my chat asking questions like that, you know. And P.S. I used to work for the government too, so you know, just for your information, buddy, you know. Yeah, I lived in L.A. I know what you mean about the time zones. Yeah, that guy is straight trash. So we're better off having one of us on the show. I'll look you up in the morning. You have a nice night, buddy. Nice try. Got to do better than that next time. Yeah, I don't want to be Les Brown, 75, traveling, you know. Nah. I like your quote something that the grass is not green on the other side, just a different type of. Yeah, the grass is not green on the other side, it's just a different type of grass. That's all it is. We think if you think long, you think wrong. You be sitting there thinking like, you know, I'm looking for something new, man. You sitting there thinking you might have a woman too. Y'all might be going through a little problems or whatever, and you thinking, man, why don't I just dump her and get me a new chick? And you're gonna get that new chick, and you're gonna have a whole new set of problems. It's not gonna be the same problem. It's gonna be a different set of problems, but it's not gonna be better. You know, that's the thing. See, our minds start to wonder, like, hey, you know, your friends get in your head and they be like, man, just dump her, man. You can do better than that, especially women. But women are so backstabbing, you know, because most women, they don't like each other. A woman will talk crap about a dude, and as soon as all the women leave, she'll go and introduce herself to the guy. The same guy she talked smack about, she'll go introduce herself to the guy when all her friends is gone. Women do stuff like that. Yeah. New chick equals new problems or new and old problems. Exactly. So you're better off working out your problems with the woman that you're with. Because I'm telling you, it's not going to be better with the new one. Especially today. Oh, man. Whew. Good quotes on Instagram. Yeah, I tried to. As long as the new problem can get better. It's never better. It seems better in the beginning. You know, everything in the beginning, everything's fresh, new, feels good. You're having sex all over the place. As time goes on, a couple weeks, couple months, you be like, man, this starting to feel old again. And then you want to go. Then when that happens, then you thinking about going back to the man or the woman that you just left. That happens. A lot of women do that, by the way. They'll meet that new guy, and when that doesn't work out, they calling the guy back. Hey, how are you doing? You know, they're begging sometimes. Sometimes they be begging to come back, crying, because whatever that thing didn't work out. Have you ever worked with a man raised by females? They do exactly what you say. Talk trash about someone, and behind everyone's back, go be friends with them to stab them. Oh yeah, there's guys that act like women out here today. I work with a bunch of guys that was like that. A few, quite a few. I saw a guy in the airport when I was getting on a flight. Was it leaving? Yeah, it was leaving Atlanta, going to LA. Yeah, I saw a guy in the airport. He was very um he was basically like a woman. He was dancing, and his whole body, his whole um demeanor was like a woman. And he was with a woman too. And she actually liked that shit. Which was weird to me. I haven't seen a guy that's like that in a while. That his demeanor, his body language was of a woman. And he was he was in late 20s, I would say. That was weird. And I was right behind him too. And some of the stuff he was saying to her, I'm like, what the heck is he saying? The guys talk like this? And she was eating it up. She was like laughing. I'm like, whoa, whew. This is it's rough out in these streets for women. Guys like this out here talking like that. Oh boy. Yeah, I was at the airport. No, I don't think he was gay. I don't think so. Nah. Or maybe he go both. Maybe he's a pitcher and a batter. I don't know. Yeah, but I just there's a lot of people in the closet here. I tell you that much. There's more people in the closet here than people that's open. It's like it's crazy here, man. You know, but Tank said you need to get with the times, huh? Hey, Tank, I don't know what Tank trying to do. Tank trying to sell some records. It's a whole lot of needless hostility from these chicks. I don't know. ATL has a high STD rate. Everyone says that. That's that same talking point a lot of people have been saying The STD rate is no higher than any other city that I've ever lived in. You know, that's that same talking points that people say on television. You know, but they don't say the same thing about these other towns though. I've noticed that. They don't say this. They don't say that about LA. They don't say that about New York. They don't say that about Miami. They don't say that about they say it about Chicago too. Yeah, I noticed that the same talking points you say. You sound like an informant. You sound like some of these people that's on television. Why are women becoming more masculine? Because they're being conditioned to be masculine. Have you ever been with an Asian or Indian woman? Yeah, you might want to get tested for what? I get tested all the time. How many times have you been tested? I've been tested more times than you probably been living. Now wait until let's see. All right, San Francisco. I don't know anything about San Francisco. But if San Francisco was anything like the rest of these cities, or anything like the Midwest, if the drug epidemic is as bad as it is in the Midwest, if San Francisco is anything like that, that the STD rate is probably going to be higher in San Francisco. Yeah, San Francisco got a lot of cross dressers. Yeah, they've been known for that. Like way since the 90s. Yeah. But I'm about to get off here, man. This is starting. I don't like the vibe. I don't like how things is going on here. You know. So hey, if you like the video, share the video. You know, get at me. You know, any questions, any concerns, or whatever. You know. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.